Boys and girls, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to the Wednesday Hump Day Rip and Race. Now, unfortunately, we got two cars that's already in the not so impressive pile. But, that's the way it goes. We went live on Instagram just a second ago. Oh, yeah, we got some oldie but a goodies here and a little something new. Maybe a little something funny. Got a faster than ever. Look at that car. That's interesting. I'm really wondering about this eye candy. I like them wheels. I like that body style. That just, looks like it's doing 100 sitting still. Speed Blaster might be pretty fun. Let's see, is this one all metal? Let's see. Nope, not all metal. Oh well, still should be fun. We'll run these two cars right now, and I will show y'all why these two is in the not so impressive pile. Hope everybody's doing really well on this hump day. We got us a classic Buick Stalker all metal and a GT Racer. Let's run them for you boys and girls so you can see how well or how terrible they're doing. 252's not bad, but a 270, that don't cut the mustard at all. Wow, 270, 252 one. But we like to run them twice. So let's do that and go to second round. See if this GT Racer with these silver lace wheels can get any faster than a 2521 on this hump day. Race day for me and you. We like entertainment and we like it live. Yeah, GT Racer. The guy, he got slower. 2549 and 262 for the Buick Stalker. So now, boys and girls, you see why these two cars already are just going to start another line of not so impressed. Daggum. Alrighty. But to show you what kind of speed we're looking for before we crack the rest of these open, and don't forget, boys and girls, the new game. What's in that trailer? Oh, what is in that trailer? Gonna have to keep on watching and find out. We got the Hot Wheels 500 right there with the 5-dot wheels. And you got the old school Way Too Fast. Pull out a couple of fast ones on y'all so you can see what kind of times that we're looking for. And I'm still looking for some heavier cars to join this 55 to 64 gram parking garage. We got us a Monte Carlo as the gatekeeper. We're getting things kind of worked out, but we need some heavier cars to fill in these little spots. Got empty parking spots. That was smooth. Smooth to a 247. Not too bad from the Way Too Fast. Anything in the 2.4 range is a good time. 248, not bad at all. Hot Wheels 500. Oh yeah. Let's run them again, see if we can beat a 2476. These are pretty fast cars. And then we will proceed to crack open, rip and race all of those other ones. I see y'all popping in the chat. Thank you very much for joining in this live racing event. Steel City Mafia, what's up, dude? Glad everybody's joining in. Show me your Hot Wheels collection. Well, Risha, it would take too long for that. It would take way too long for that. Let's run these two cars. We're going to concentrate on what's on the table tonight and what we're racing. 2462 out of Way Too Fast. 2492, not too shabby, but not that fast. That one done got a little slower, but the Way Too Fast with a 2462. That's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. We're going to put these two right here because we're still waiting for the Hot Wheels 500 to loosen up. We got these that we have yet to crack open. Yeah, there's something funny about that car. We're going to find that out. But since Steel City Mafia, my buddy Sean, look at here, bro. Charger 500. Oh, and with that blue stripe, this is from 2015, y'all. It's a 10-year-old Dodge 500. Let's see. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. We got to find some good competition for him. Let's pull out our house Camaro. Those that keep up with my show know this white Camaro. Sometimes it run fast and sometimes it just falls on its face. But it's a good, yeah, it's plastic on the bottom. This Camaro is good competition for that Charger 500, y'all. Running a few muscle cars. We'll throw in some JDM here in just a little bit. Speaking of the Camaro, 251, a 289 by the Dodge. Come on, Charger, you got to loosen up for me a little bit there, bro. 2518. That's about what the Camaro is running today. 2518 out of the Camaro Z28, my favorite body style. In real life, I've had about 4 of those cars. Nowadays, I don't think my back would like that car. Here we go with round 2. 2518 is the fast time by the Camaro, the house car. Just left the Dodge in the dust. That Dodge must have a wheel sticking or something, because the 250 is just borderline time for winning. So we'll have to check on him later and see what's rubbing. Matter of fact, we'll sit him with the winners just because. You know we like our Dodge Chargers up in here. Now let's see. On other channels, this Mustang hasn't been too bad, y'all. Let's find out. This Mustang hasn't been too bad at all on other people's channels. Hey, that's pretty loose. I like that. Well, we will kick it with the Chevrolet Silverado EV in gray. I have 2 different color variations. I got the black one open too, but the black one is not as fast as this gray one. Your results will vary. Haha! Here we go, y'all. Mail calls the last 2 days for you. Yeah, I seen that in Steel City. I hadn't had enough time to stop and watch it yet. But I will, because I like the look. I do. Oh, the Silverado's showing him something with a 2469. That's basically the fastest time tonight. 2469. The Mustang only running a 256. Maybe this Mustang needs some laps, right? Break it in? I'm hoping so. Of course, you know, boys and girls, anytime you open one of these cars, it is 50-50 on whether it's going to be fast or slow. But you don't know until you go. So far, the Chevrolet Silverado EV is showing this little Mustang something. Yep, it definitely is. 2468. Silverado's showing out. Well, put the Mustang to bed, didn't it? 255 is not good. So the Mustang joins these other cars in the not so impressive pile. Lordy, lordy, y'all. But the Silverado never disappoints. That is a great truck for me. Now let's see. We are 8 minutes and 30 seconds into the video. And don't forget at the 30-minute mark, we're going to play What's in the Trailer. All right, let's see what else we got. We can get our junk out of the way, can't we? It'd be nice if I kept things up. Pontiac GTO. Ultra hot. You know I like my ultra hots. I do. I like my ultra hots. Usually they roll pretty smooth. Hey, yeah. And need to be broke in some. Anyways, yeah, these cars are real smooth usually. And since we got the Nissan sitting over here, oh yeah, from the 5-pack, this is a Nissan Skyline R32. Told y'all we'd throw some JDM up in here. I do have some fast JDM. This little car came from the 5-pack. I believe the Nissan 5-pack. If you can find that Nissan 5-pack, crack it open, because the 3 in the middle, they run. Let's see how this ultra hot GTO can stack up against a car we know to win. And there it goes. That Nissan, not too shabby. 249, not the fastest time tonight, but it's better than a 269. Woof. Well, 69, huh? That just happens to be a Oh, it's a 65. I didn't know if it was a 69 or not. Wow, 2697. Daggone, that is slow. But the Nissan did not disappoint with a 249. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing really well on this hump day. We got to get some racing in, y'all. In about 15 minutes, we're going to see what's in that trailer over there. And whatever it is, we're going to race it. You know that's right. Yep, Nissan not disappointing. He done got warmed up. 2476 that time. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Nissan Skyline done put down a brand new ultra hot GTO with a 270. Boo, boo. That's two of my classics over here in the not so impressive pile. But luckily, we got 5 not so impressive, and we got 6 that are worth taking a second look at. What else we got over here, boys and girls? We have a Speed Blaster. Plastic on the bottom, but that's okay. Oh, let's see. Yep, hope everybody's doing really, really well. What's everybody's favorite car? Let me know. I'll pull one out. That's not a bad little car. Not a bad little car at all. Let's run fantasy car with a fantasy car. Everybody's liking the hot wings. There's a good look at what the top of it looks like. That's very interesting. I like the artwork. As you boys and girls know, last week, Hot Wings right there was the villain car for the week that everybody had to face off all 5 days. Here we go, Hot Wings against the Speed Blaster. I talked him up and he's running 2495 for the Hot Wings, 254 on the Speed Blaster. I thought the classics were better, yo. All right, 2495 for the Hot Wings. Hot Wings do not disappoint in a Hot Wheels version, and usually not in person either. I like me some Hot Wings. Teriyaki, please. Here we go, trying to be the 2495. See what Hot Wings does. Hmm, 2497. He got close to beating his own time, but he's in the right neighborhood. 252 is not the right neighborhood. But in case y'all looking for this one to race, sorry, Speed Blaster is over here with a not so impressive pile. That does not include the 55. 55 will run. Just in case y'all looking for this car, if you're interested, let's see what it weighs. Got all my cars separated by weight nowadays. It is a 37.16. So that means it would be over here in this crowd. I don't know if Hot Wings gonna get in or not. We'll try. We'll try before we crack some more open, all right? Let's have some real action. Let's put him up against, let's see, my other truck, the silver F-150 Lightning. Let's see what Hot Wings can do to the Lightning. Not many cars and trucks can get around the Ford Lightning. You got to be fast as lightning, you know what I'm saying? Here we go, y'all. Vroom, vroom. There you go, Mr. Cat. Exactly. Oh, Hot Wings does not have what it takes to get by the Lightning 2469. Impressive as always. This truck right here, straight out the pack. 2491. Hot Wings, you got to do better. You got to come in a 2469. Hot Wings has got the right weight. He's running against the right class, but he's just not that fast. Here we go. 2469 is the time to beat. You never know. God, he gave him a good run that time. Ooh, the truck slowed down just a little bit. That was super close, y'all. Super close. But a win's a win. And we'll try Hot Wings on one more car in that weight range, so we know He's definitely not in the top 10. Let's try the Buick, right? Since we're running some of our muscle cars, it's a Buick Grand National, faster than ever car. That front end does come off. I don't like to do that though. But let's run it, because if these cars sit around too long, y'all, it is not good for them. Just like they get dust on the top, they will get dust in the axles and the wheels, and that'll choke them up. Let's see what our Grand National's running today, see if it can outrun some hot sauce. Oh, got him. Oh, man, caught the Buick sleeping. Uh-oh. 251 to 2499. Don't tell me Hot Wings is about to knock my Grand National back out of contention, y'all. Hot Wings doing some damage tonight to a Grand National. Goodness. 2499, time to beat. Here we go. I don't know who y'all pulling for. I'm pulling for the Grand National. Go. 2498. A win is a win. I mean, that beat the 2499. Sorry, Grand National. Dadgum, he got knocked out by Hot Wings. That is the weight class. Fair is fair. Doggone, I have to put my Regal over here, y'all. That's just sad. We got some good looking muscle cars over here. Not running good at all. Hot Wings just got in. He just took out a major player to get him a spot back over here. Now I tell you what, this is my number one. Believe it or not, Michael Waltrip. You've seen some of the cars run. We'll pull way too fast. This is my number two in that weight range. Y'all want to see what some speed look like? This Michael Waltrip car ain't playing, and neither one of these have been to the speed shop. This is totally stock right out of the pack, y'all. Let's see how they feeling today. Number one and number two. Whoo, 242 and a 243. That's why these two bad boys sit at the top of the hill. That is why. 2422. Let's see if he can run faster than that. Why not? We're here. We want to race. We're racing number one and number two right now. 2422. Michael Waltrip beat that time? I think so. So far, the fastest time I've seen on this track is a 2:39, I believe. So, see if he can beat his own 2422. Hope everybody's doing great today. This hump day racing is rolling. And he did. Look at that, y'all. 2417. Way too fast. Did get faster. He got a 2428, but he just wasn't fast enough. 2417. Michael Waltrip keeps getting faster and faster. That's why they at the top of the heap. Top of the tree, whatever you want to call it. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. There's that Lotus. Two-time king. FTE, Lotus' Spirit. Back on top again. Lord only knows how long he'll stay up there. But there's a real good look at what's up in here. Yeah, there's another Grand National up in here. That's an ultra hot. But that's what's up in here, y'all. The Riddler's still around. Came in that Batman 5-pack. If you follow my show, you've seen that little green car dozen times. This is the one. This is the one. And we only got 10 minutes to go, boys and girls, and we'll find out what's in that truck. That's a game we play. Why not? We're going to make it super interesting. Eye candy. I don't know about y'all, but I'm loving those wheels. Oh, my goodness. When I saw this car with $3, I said, yep. Oh, that spins so good. My word, y'all. Front, not so much. Nope. Maybe it'll loosen up. Hope it loosens up on the track. That thing is sweet. Let's go ahead and pull another new one. A faster than ever Triumph TR6. I've had this one for quite a while, a couple months. I've been meaning to open this one. But other cars kept on jumping in the way because, well, they were flashier or shinier. You know, shiny cars. Oh, there's a shiny car. I got to open that one. Hey, good axles, faster than ever Triumph. And an eye candy. I've been waiting all week, y'all. I've had that car for at least a week. Been waiting to open that one. Hoping everybody's having a good time on this hump day Wednesday. We got two serious cars sitting right here. Smell like speed. Here we go. Oh, Triumph. Running a 250, a 260 for eye candy. I expected him to run way faster than that. Huh. But the Triumph, not bad. 250.7. Let's see if it loosens up. FTE car, you never know. 250.7, the time to beat. And we got eye candy over here. Now this is lane 1, and that is lane 2. And this is lane 1 because this is the first one I come to when I walk up to it, and that's the other lane, lane 2. Here we go. I gotta straighten him up. There we go. Fair is fair. Gotta straighten him up. Triumph. Eye candy. Come on. Nope. Eye candy ain't got it. 251.3 is not that great. I'm gonna say after those times, I'll give the Triumph a pass on it. I hate that eye candy didn't do no good. We'll say eye candy is waiting on Speed Shop. That'll be the next car to go to Speed Shop. But the Triumph did really well. Really well. Let's see, how would he do against the Nissan? Oh, now we're talking, right? Hope you boys and girls are having just a good old time watching these races, as much as I am bringing them to you. Here we go. Nissan Triumph. That would qualify as a JDM race. Triumph got him. Look at there. 2.479. Little Triumph's going to loosen up, y'all. He just took down the Nissan. Uh-oh. 2.479 to a 2.480. So that was super close. Wow. I just noticed that as I was walking away. That was super close. 2.480, 2.479. So, 2.479, time to beat. Little Triumph taking down the Nissan. Ooh. Wow. 2.469. Nissan showed them something. 2.493, Little Triumph. He gave it everything he had. Almost drove straight off the track, y'all. I think he deserves one more shot against that Nissan. Don't you? I think so. 2.469 is now the time to beat. Let's give that Triumph another shot. After all, fair is fair. If you got one win each, then you got to go a third round to figure it all out. 2.469. Can the Triumph be triumphant? Ha ha. How about that for wordplay? No, Nissan got him. 2.462. Well, nice that you played the game, Triumph. Nissan rarely disappoints. I tell you, you pull that one out of line, you doing something. We'll put those in the maybe piles. So far, we got a nice little stack of winners. We're going to wait for that Dodge 500 to break in. So far, our Regal got knocked out again, y'all. Again, because it's over here with a not so impressive pile. My goodness, y'all. My goodness. Mothman, how you doing? Diecast Racing. Cool. Glad that you showed up. We got a funny car problem, y'all. Problem is, it's still in the pack. We can solve that. We are now at the 24-minute mark. At the 30-minute mark, we will see what is in that trailer right there. We got us a funny car. Nope, don't open. Gosh, dog it. It should open like the new stuff, right? I mean the old stuff. It rolls pretty good. And y'all know that we have funny cars. So what funny car should we pull down to run up against this new Mustang? See anything you like? We have the Mustang in last place over here. We got lots of pretty funny cars. Anybody got a preference on what funny car you want to run against? Let's see. Forza, how you doing? I guess we'll do that. I don't see nobody throwing up no Firebird signs. I don't see nobody saying Hershey's or the Chewy. I guess we'll start at the bottom, won't we? We'll start at the bottom. All right, we'll start at the bottom. Mustang, a la Mustang. Splatter paint. There we go. Finally, I got me an answer. Thank you, Mothman. Splatter paint. And you know what body style this is? This is the Ford Pro body style, same as the Hershey's. But it's same body style, different maker, I guess. Whoever made that Hershey's car, when it was going down the line, they made some fast ones. Splatter paint series, Ford Pro funny car, going against a brand new something funny Mustang. Straight out of the pack, y'all. Here we go. This is what we're here for. We here to race. Something funny, not too bad. 253 to a 252. Well, he almost got in straight out of the pack. Time for another round, don't you think? 2524 is the time to beat. Don't tell me Splatter Paint gonna lose one today. That was a very good pick, by the way. Mothman, you picked the one that just gave him a good run for the money right out of the bat. Here we go. Close to the end. Got that right. So we're looking for a 252.4 or better. Here we go. Well, that's not a 252 or better, but the Splatter Paint, that car's fighting back, y'all. He fighting back. Before we run him a third round, wow, 2544, 2530. Let's see what this Mustang weighs. I'm sure it don't weigh anything close to the Splatter Paint car. No way it does. Because this one is a heavyweight, so he's up there. 72. Woo! Fat boy. But the new car, he's lighter. You can just tell. 36. Yeah, he weighs 36. He would actually be over here. He wouldn't even be with the funny cars by weight. So, we're having fun anyways. We'll throw him a second round. Just to see what they do, y'all. Because that's what we do. We're just going to get them out. We're going to have some fun. Funny cars are fun. If I thought y'all would watch the video, I would shoot a whole video on every single one of these funny cars sitting up here. Every single one of them, if y'all would watch it. I would, yeah, I know. I got to put that Firebird up. He was slow. Right now, we got the Mustang something funny car going up against the Ford Probe Splatter Paint. OG funny car. Weighing in over 70 grams. That's a fat boy. But he a winner. 2521 to a 2535. So, something funny. He would not even get in. He would not even get in. But we'll try him in the weight class that he does belong. We'll put the Splatter Paint back up here. We'll be fair about it, and then we'll get out that splitting image right there. So he would be over here with these cars where we were picking on before. And I did say there was another Grand National sitting here. Gold Ultra Hot Buick Grand National. Let's run this race against the something funny Mustang funny car. That's the weight class it would be in. Let's see if he can pick on the Grand National. And if he can, he just might get in. We're right at that 30-minute mark. We're going to find out what's in that trailer. Here we go, y'all. Grand National Ultra Hot. Oh, yeah, he picking on him. Oh, he ran a 2488. 253 Mustang. You got a little slower, brother. Grand National showing him what's up. 2488. It's really not that fast, honestly. It's wonder he didn't lose. 2488 is the time set by the Buick Grand National with the gold Ultra Hots. What a beautiful paint job. Love those pinstriping. 2488. Let's see what happens. Buick got him. 2491 just slightly slower. Both of them slightly slower, to tell you the truth. But the Regal's going to retain his spot, sure enough. Something funny did not get in. God, what a shame. We're going to say he needs to go to the speed shop as well. We're getting a little stack here, boys and girls, of cars that need to go to the speed shop just to be competitive. This is the other weight class, 45 to 54 grand. We have a Porsche back there that has been to the speed shop. There's that Corvette. Have y'all seen that Corvette run yet? Let's see if you roll the red art car charger. Oh no, not the red one. Hadn't had an extra red one around, but I do like to run this ultra hot Corvette. Metal on the bottom. This thing is heavy, y'all. Matter of fact, I just love having a scale, don't you? You gotta have a scale so you can show people what you're talking about. 47. Ooh-wee. That's got some weight to it right there. Yes, it does. We'll pull out the gatekeeper, which is this little Baja Bug, believe it or not. All metal, of course. This Baja Bug been around quite a little while. That way y'all can get a comparison of the cars in this weight class. And you'll know what kind of speed that we're looking for, what kind of times. 2516, 253. Not that fast, not that fast. That's why the Volkswagen is the gatekeeper. So now we are at that 30-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. And that means we're gonna see what's in that truck. Da-da-da. What's in this truck is a fast little car. Oops, if I can get it out there. Come on. There it is. If you follow my channel, then you know I like my Cutlass. That is a Cutlass. Let's give our Dodge Charger another try, all right? So that's what was in the truck, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, what year is this one? Oh, don't say. This says old 442. I believe it had to be a 68 or a 69. One of those two. Here we go. Classic muscle race. What's in that truck? A Hearst Oldsmobile. And he does too. God, 295 from the Charger. That is just awful. 255. Look at there. I went and talked the car up. And then it got a junky time. 255 too. Wow. Not impressive. Hoping this Charger lightens up though. I would like to see that car run good. Because I have one Charger that runs good. And the rest of my Chargers don't. Hearst Oldsmobile. 255 too. Kind of slow, but it's winning. And a win's a win, right? He dusted him. Dude, even with a 257, he went slower. Still a 295 out of the Charger. Golly. Yep, that Charger disappointed us today. But we're hoping it's going to loosen up. Usually that Oldsmobile is fast. That's why I put it in the truck. To be a surprise. He being a punk. That car's being a punk. Let's see about this splitting image from 2004. Maybe this car's got some speed in it. What do y'all think? Y'all seen one of these cars before? It's hard for me to know all of the models. But boy, that's a heavy metal bottom on that one. Wow, that is fancy. Fancy, fancy. Good axles. Really good axles. So we haven't raced the Ford Escort with the gold lace wheels lately. This little car is another one that come out of a single pack. And it's just fast. But now it's got a classic to deal with. What do y'all think? Ford Escort or splitting image? Huh. I don't know, y'all. Elevation says splitting image. Let's find out. Ripping and racing, y'all. This is what we do. The Escort ate him up. 270.7. Ooh. 249.9. Escort is not that fast, but he still beat Splitting Image down the track. Maybe he just got to break in, right? Maybe. I hope. 249.9 is the time to beat. Let's hope it speeds up. Y'all be sure to keep on watching. Be sure to press that like button, pretty please. Because next, I feel the need for some speed. We need to run these cars right here, these funny cars. We need to run them down the track. They need to get the dust knocked off of them, you know what I'm saying? So far, this Escort's kicking butt. 2499 against the old school Splitting Image. Sure is. God. Well, at least it ran a 2491. That's why this little car is not in with the big dogs. It'll run fast, but not fast enough. But a 268. Wow, that car is so intricately detailed. It's got so much detail, it made it slow, y'all. Well, that's another classic over here with our not so impressive pile, unfortunately. But the Escort hardly disappoints, hardly disappoints. Let's get over here to the funny cars. My favorite, my favorite, my favorite. And why would we wait? Let's say Hershey's has got to back it up, right? Because this Martin Brothers Firebird has been getting faster and faster every time I race it. So let's just say they got $100 on the line, all right? Okay, here we go. Firebird, Ford Probe. Woof. Two of the fastest funny cars in the house. $244.5. That's the way we roll. He's so heavy he fell out. 2445 at 2483. No kidding. Whoa, I talked this car up and he just rolled a 248. 2445. It's fast enough to win. But that 2483 is not good. Don't tell me this Martin Brothers car is going to be one of those that runs fast and then falls on its face. Because that's what it's doing right now. 2483. Those kind of times will put it in jeopardy for getting knocked out of the top 10. 2445 by the Hershey's car. Never disappoints. It always running. There he goes again. It's even speedier. 2438. Nice. 2473 is a tad bit faster. But we're going to have to go down the tree, y'all, because Martin Brothers' car is slipping. Nice to know that the Hershey's car remains at the top of the tree. So, we'll put the Firebird over here. And we'll break out this Firebird that has been all the way up to Elevation Diecast, which is in Colorado. And he came back a winner. So now we have two heavyweight Firebird funny cars. Martin Brothers falling down on his face. This blue Firebird just might take advantage and get his spot back. Number 2, where he was before. And there he goes. 2456, another 248 by the Martin Brothers. This car came on heavy, but is falling out. 2456, time to beat. What y'all think about that? That is just crazy. 2456. Martin Brothers only running 248. How disappointing is that? Because that Firebird is just downright beautiful. But beauty ain't all. Needs power. Let's see what he does this time. Oh, he just got beat. He just gave up his spot. Blue Firebird got all fours, y'all. 2489. That's even worse. All right. We have a new number 2. But he's been number 2 before he left and went to Elevation. And since he got back, this is the first time he's been in second place. Martin Brothers getting knocked down, y'all. Better hold on to your seats. Because it looks like we're losing a good car. Golly. He's falling out. All right. Got the Hershey's number 1. Got the blue Firebird number 2. And the king is always at the top, okay? I just want y'all to know. The king in that Pontiac, he's always at the top. He's faster than everybody. Anyway. This Firebird is new to the scene. So, we'll see if he can protect his spot. Or if he's bouncing up to number 3. After all, it is new. Sometimes them new cars will run fast. God, that's close. Oh, he did outrun him. Just barely, though. Look at that, y'all. 2476 to a 2479. Very, very tight race. Finally, the Martin Brothers car run a 247. A little bit too late. 2476, time to beat. If not, Martin Brother gets knocked down another notch. Right here, live before your very eyes. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2476. Oof. Got some rough times going down. 2451. That will do it. That will do it for sure, for sure. I'm not exactly positive on the name of this particular Firebird, but hey, you know what? It says power. I believe it. Martin Brothers, beautiful car. Goldish wheels. 2451 is going to do it. That's going to seal the deal. Martin Brothers falling on down. Now, he's going to have to square off against number 5 to try and stay alive. Number 5 is the used Bonneville car. I like this so much, I went out and bought a brand new one. And it sits right there. It's not as fast, believe it or not, as the used one I got. But anyways, this is number 5. Martin Brothers sliding all the way down, y'all. This is terrible. Terrible, terrible. Oh, he's fighting back. He's fighting back. Bonneville only got a 249. That's worse than the 248s that the Martin Brothers car was running. Next, we'll get out some more imports, y'all. 2470. Because I believe this fallen angel is falling down as far as it's gonna go. Yeah. Yep. I think it's about as far as it's gonna go. Here we go with the second round between these two. 247. That's slow in my book. Oh, wow. 2481, 2492. Martin Brothers fighting back. Okay. I get it. One more round. I understand. All right. Gah. This car heard me talking jump, and it don't want to let go. It says, oh, no, I can't get kicked out of the top 5. What, are you joking me? Okay, let's find out. 2481 is the new time to beat. Hope y'all all are enjoying this, boys and girls. I know I am. Yeah, 2471 to a 249. All right, that seals the deal. Martin Brothers 5th. Bonneville's dropping, y'all. A 249. Oof, not good. Not good. I'd rather watch this than F1. Thank you, Nico. Thank you very, very much. Our Bonneville just fell. Wow. Isn't that something? Martin Brothers, though. He got knocked out of 2nd all the way down to 4th. That is nuts. So let's keep going. We got the Chewy, which is also the Ford Pro body style. Same thing as the Hershey's car. And this is a new Pontiac Firebird. It opens a little bit. It is new to the scene. It hasn't been around but just a couple of weeks. Chewy's been around for quite a while. Let's see what happens when these two get together. This would be number 6 and number 7. Let's see what happens when these two tangle. Look at that, 2469. Chewy about to get knocked out. Chewy running a 2489. Believe that. To a 246. This new Firebird saying, hey, don't be ignoring the new kid on the block. 2469. Here we go, y'all. Which one's gonna be fine? Must be the Firebird. He run the 2469. Here we go. All he gotta do, seal the deal right here. Oh, he does. He does with the exact same time. 2469. Look at that. Look at that. This little Firebird making a statement, knocking Chewy down a spot. Believe that, y'all. Believe that. But believe me, y'all, things are just getting hot. Because something you don't know that I know is not only do we have all these cars out, right? You seen all these cars. You already seen all these cars. We also have the cases out, y'all. There's my Toyotas. There's the rest of my Cutlass. Silver Bullet. Got the Vans. I got a slew of Corvettes. Oh. Almost forgot. One that I really wanted to run tonight. I almost forgot, y'all. This Lethal Diesel. This is my one and only Lethal Diesel. Can you order wheels? Does it make a difference? Yes, Nico, it does. I put out a video on that. This Lethal Diesel. I want to take this one to my speed shop, and that's exactly what I do when I take it to the speed shop. Let's see. Well, you know what? I'll run Lethal Diesel up against one of my stock cars because I'm doing that for a reason, and I'll explain why in just a second. Now, down here, no, I don't use this. That's not what I use. That stuff's oil-based. I mean, water-based. Not that one. Let me find the one. There's my Bumblebee. Let's see, where's he at? Nope, not that one. Y'all ever have too many cars? I got too many cars. Really? Oh, there's one. See how this one's got the white stripe on the back window? That's how I know this one has been to the speed shop. This one has not. Now, if you can hear it, hear it sound? Yeah, you can actually hear it running. Okay. Well, after it's been to my speed shop and I put one little drop of oil in that axle and rub it in, listen. Do you hear it? No, you don't. I love it when these cars run so smooth you can't hear it. This is a classic metal on metal T-Bird stock car. Well, since I got my hands on both of them, I might weigh them up, see if they go in this range, 55 to 64. I'm having a lot of trouble finding cars for that range that's actually fast enough to get in. We got Lethal Diesel coming out to play. I'm trying to get that Lethal Diesel to break in. I want to see what it'll do before it goes to the speed shop. Well, I'll tell you what he will do. He'll give that stock car a run for his money. That's what he will do. Both of them with a 253. But the stock car did pull it off with a 2531 to a 2538. Yeah, once you put a little oil on that axle, that thing will be so quiet. I did put out a video on exactly how I do that. It's on my channel on YouTube, and the stuff that I use is Now they have different types of these. You have to read which one to use. Don't get the one with the white lithium grease, because lithium cakes up after a while and it dries up and it can destroy the axles. So don't get the one with lithium. Here we go. Who makes this track, please? That is what is that place? Play Robotics. Because I actually had the Pro set, and way over here is the display. You just don't get to see it because it's on the back side. This is the Pro set. I can run 2-lane track, or I can switch its function with this little remote right here, and it can convert over to the fat track. So this is the Pro set, and I tell you, I've had this thing for over a year, and I've raced cars 1,000 times. Play Robotics is the way to go. Just my opinion. I'm not endorsed by them. Here we go. Thunderbird. Showing Lethal Diesel a little something, maybe. God, they so close. They so close. Barely got him again. 2532 to a 2539. Yeah. When these cars got a little oil on them, ooh wee. They be running fast. But yeah, that's one I wanted to get back out. Just to run it. We have lots of cars. We got trucks. My trucks really ain't that fast. Oh, I wanted to run my vans again. I did, because we have this van right here. And on a lot of channels, this one is pretty slick. I think it's still just got to break in. I think this purple one is about the best one of the others. With the go-kart in the back. Oh yeah, go-kart racing. Let's do some van racing, y'all. Here we go. Dodge Caravan with them souped up looking wheels. And a regular Dodge passenger van with the HW Kart Company. Huh. Let's check it out. Let's run some vans. $250.8. Not the worst time today. Not the worst time. We'll run them a second round, then we'll switch over and do us some JDM. 250.8. I can't resist to run the vans. I like the vans. Don't you like the vans? Some of these vans will run like a scolded dog. Neither one of these has the little white stripe on the back, so they are totally stock. 250.8, what we're looking for. Or better. It could do better. No, 252. Both of them did worse, I tell you. But it's kind of humid in this room. And when it's humid in this room, it changes our times just a little bit. These two vans, not so impressive, y'all. Not so impressive. We should get back to the cars that are impressive. Let's see. Not the Toyotas, I hate to tell you. None of the Toyotas I've tested are that fast. But the Nissans. Oh, yeah. How about something old school, right? How about a Matchbox Nissan with pink interior with them gold wheels? Check that out. Oh, do some Mustangs. One. Okay. Let me run a couple of Nissans. And let's see. Oh, I'm still waiting on this one to get broken in. This drift car. This Nissan. Yeah, we'll do some Mustangs next. Believe me, brother. I got a lot of Mustangs. And I ain't talking about the drag cars. I'm talking about street cars. Check that out. New style. And we got a Matchbox on the track. Lane 2. That's right. We don't discriminate. Look at that 300Z go. 252 beating out the drift car. 268. Shame. Look at this thing, y'all. Pink interior. Really? Matchbox all the way. But a 2527 is not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. That's why I keep it around. And it's a really light car, too. It feels so light compared to that Hot Wheels over there. Let's see if we can do better than a 252 before we put it away and get out a couple of Mustangs. No. 2539271. Ouch. Y'all, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Ooh, I want to thank y'all for pressing that like button. That sure means a lot to me. Thank you. We know that one's faster at least, so that one can move on up. Now, Mustangs. You want to talk Mustangs? We can talk Mustangs. I got Mustangs all day long, brother. I do. This blue one is pretty sweet. This red one ain't too shabby, but leave that open. This red one ain't too shabby. That is a Shelby as well. But y'all can find this blue one in a 5-pack. Known as Night Burners, believe it or not. And yep, it's a Shelby. I have that one and I have the green one, both out of the 5-pack. Those Mustangs usually do not disappoint. Let's go. Nico. Oh, dragsters? Yeah, bro. We got Mustang dragsters. Oh, 2482. That's what I'm talking about. See, we've been seeing 250s for a while, and that 262 ain't great. But a 2482? Oh, yeah. Shelby, USA, representing. And whoever said red was fast? Nope. 248.2. Looking to me like blue is fast. 2482. We'll run these two stock cars, you might as well say. They're kind of stockish. 2482. Then we'll jump on some funny cars because I just happen to have two Mustangs sitting right here. Ha ha. These aren't just for show. They like to go. This one not so much. I think that one's pretty decent. Let's check out these two. 248.2. That's a really good time for a stock car. No speed shop, no nothing. Golly. He just rolled out a 245. Okay. All right, y'all. Before we get out the funny cars, we got to do something. 245 is incredible. Okay. We can't ignore that. We can't ignore that. Here. Oh, yeah, I was doing right. We're going to get a weight on that car. That's what we're going to do. We'll put a red back in the drawer. We're going to get a weight on this here Mustang so we can put it in the correct weight class. 3716, you know where that's going to go. 3716 to be right over here. So I'm saying a lot of these cars fall in this weight class. So it is very hard not to pile 50 of them up in here. Since we run in a Mustang, let's pull the Nova faster than ever. That's sitting in, let's see, 5, 6, 7, number 8. This will be a race for number 8. Let's see if this little Mustang's got what it takes to knock the Nova down a notch. What y'all think? Y'all think the Mustang got it? He runs some pretty fast times. Let's see. Put that blue one up against a Fox body. Ha! Can do, brother. I got about 4 of them open. They're waiting. Let's see. Oh, that Nova. Nova got him. 2468. Ooh. Matter of fact, he went down in the floor. Hold on. He tried to roll away on us. 2468 said the Nova. But a 2471, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see that again. 2468. We'll give that little Mustang one more try to try and crack the top 10. It's been in the top 10 before, but that was months ago. I don't know if he still got what it takes. Let's find out. Oh, he does. 2434. Outstanding. Look at that, y'all. Okay. Nova just got knocked down a notch. How far is the Mustang going to go? 2434. That is the question. Okay. So now, unfortunately, yeah, I know. My Cougar just got kicked out. That happens. Everybody got to move down. Y'all know how it goes. Got a new kid on the block. All right. Remember this one? Medieval, faster than ever. I took this one to the show. Undefeated in the state of Georgia. Okay. Catwoman. Now, we are right here. He just beat out the Nova. Next up, Terry Labonte. Let's see if the little blue Mustang can climb on up now. Come on now. Don't tell me Terry Labonte in a cornflake car gonna outrun him. Come on now. How embarrassing would that be? I think that would be embarrassing. Get beat by a cornflake. And he just did. He choked. That Mustang ran a 243 just a few seconds ago. Now he's choking on a 2461. Terry Labonte making him look like a fool. All right, one more try, y'all. 2437. I thought this Mustang was about to crack it, y'all. 2437. Daggone. Super glad y'all like Mustangs, because I got a whole bunch of them. You ain't seen nothing yet. Here we go. Oh, wow. 244 to a 245. Well, the Mustang did run faster, but we know where he's at. He's right behind Terry Labonte in that weight class. That is no problem. He got around the FTE Nova. Believe that, y'all. Wow. All right, so y'all want to see this up against a Fox body. Got you. No problem. We got Fox bodies. I got Mustangs. I like Mustangs. Mustangs are cool. My Fox bodies start right here. Ta-da! Now that black one's been on my show for quite a while. I'm not sure if the black one outrun him or not. I know this one won't. That one's pretty, but it's slow. This black one, you can ask Steel City Mafia. I've had this black one for quite a while. This one was very impressive at first. Let's see what he does. SVO Mustang against a classic Shelby. Here we go, y'all. Batmobile against bad guy cars, if they exist. Well, bad guys. I don't know if I got bad guy. I got a Flash car. We'll run him up against the Flash. I'll show you a Batman car. Whoa, hey, check that out. Mustang not living up to the expectations at all. But the Shelby running a 244. That is so awesome. 244. This car, he gonna have to go back to the garage or something. He going back to the garage, y'all. I done talked him up. Didn't do worth the crap. Let's try another one. I believe they just labeled this one as a 1992. Yes. 1992 Mustang. You might as well say it's a LX, right? I remember riding in these little cars. These little cars when I was in high school were snappy. Fuel injected 302, they would scream. Here we go. Fox body up against a classic Shelby Mustang. Right here, live on the channel for your enjoyment. Here we go. Oh, Shelby got him. Shelby got him. 2474. Not as fast as time, but a lot better than a 275. Dang. My blue Mustang's about the only one showing out today. 2474, the time to beat. Let's see. Looking to me like this blue Shelby's got it in the bag, y'all. He's got it in the bag. Then we'll race a few others before we finish up the show, y'all. Like I said, I hope y'all doing very, very well on this hump day. I'm having fun. I hope you are. Golly, Shelby hit him up. 2458 to a 280. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's embarrassing. You just got to go back home. You just got to go back home. We ain't even going to look at that one no more. But this blue Mustang, he's a winner. We know where he's at. We know where he's at, too. He's, woof. Yup. He got to go back in the hole. Back in the hole. Let's see what else, see what else, see what else. Any ideas, y'all? We already done Nissan. Let's see what's on the flip. Nothing too impressive. We got trucks. Let's run some vets. Sometimes I got a couple vets that run pretty fast. You got that right, Juan. That Shelby running fast, dude. Let's see if I can get any of my vets to be impressive today. Now this FTE Grand Sport was doing really good the other week, but I don't know if he's got something for this right here. If y'all know your Hot Wheels, then you know when you flip them over and you see that metal bottom, uh-oh. You know what I mean? 80s Corvette with the duffel bag in the back window, so you know what casting that is. Oh yeah, Race Team Series against a Grand Sport, probably about a 66 or 67. Here we go, y'all. Corvette race. Any road runners? I think I do have one. A yellow one, as a matter of fact. And it's pretty darn good. 252 and a 253. Not very fast. Not very fast. We'll give us 80s Corvette one more. 252-0. I think it needs another race down the track. See if we can beat that 252. So far, it's whooping up on the Grand Sport just a little bit, and the Grand Sport's an FTE car. Imagine that. 252.0. Here we go. Oh, yeah. 251. He got a little bit faster. A little bit faster. Just enough to know that that 80s Corvette is a winner. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Glad y'all joining the show today. I'm glad you're watching today. Somebody said something about, don't forget, we got cards, y'all. Oh, yeah. Southern Diecast. Somebody liking some Dodge products. I like Dodge products just a little bit. Let's see, where have I got them stashed? They're down here somewhere. Oh, they are. You talking about that? Uh-oh, what is that? Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, that's the Cougar. Cougar ain't too swift. Got Roger Dodger sitting back there. This Charger, y'all, believe it or not. That Charger RT, as basic as it is, ooh-wee, it's a good one. Where is my other fast cars? I got some other ones right here. There's a yellow one specifically, if I can find it. The blue one. There you go. I don't know where I'll put it to. Where's my yellow one at? More Roger Dodger. I have a yellow Roadrunner right here somewhere. Oh, I bet I know where it's at. Ah, there's that one. There's that one I'm talking about. Right there he is. Have him sit down here by himself. That is a nice one. This is labeled as, yeah, 1970 Roadrunner. Not bad. Let's check him out, see how he runs, right? But yeah, but this, yeah, it's plastic on the bottom. That, just average Charger RT. It was putting out some good times last time I had it out on the track. Let's see what it does this time, boys and girls. Yeah, there he goes. 2522, 265. Oof. My goodness. We done talked it up and it fell on its face. This little Charger ain't bad. I should have took it to the speed shop, but we'll see what it can do. Stock wise, 252.2. Let's check it out. One more round. Mothman. She's purty. Amen, brother. We'll run a couple Superbirds. Hold on just a minute. No doubt. We're going to run them all, y'all. Why not? We're here to race. 252.2 for that Charger RT. God, he's rolling. Got faster, 250.6 to a 267. So since we're going to run some Dodge products, we're going to keep this Charger right here around because so far he's winning. 250.6. We'll call that our dummy car. You got to get around that car to impress us, right? Exactamundo. Oh, yeah. This is not the fast one I have, but we'll race it. Nothing like a Plymouth Superbird from the Art Cars series. Seemed like it would just about hit the starting gate, huh? It gets close, I think. I don't remember what it's running. Let's find out. Not too far off the pace. 252 and a 256. Wow. See, this car isn't really running that fast, but he's outrunning my other Dodge products. 252.7. Let's give the Superbird a chance to answer that time. Like I said earlier, I hope everybody's having a very happy hump day. I know I am. Glad I'm out here racing cars for you boys and girls. I need to switch the lanes, act like I know what I'm doing. Here we go. How about that? All right. 252.7. Because you know when it's live, it could be anything can happen. 252.7. He got a little slower. 254.5. My goodness, y'all. My goodness. And a 260 out of the Superbird. Not known to be a fast casting. I hate to say, it's just not. I was gonna stick him back there. I'll put him up at the wow. We got others down here. I'm sure that the other ones are more competitive than that. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, remember Dom's? Oh, this is from the Fast and Furious 5-pack. Again, oh, she rolls good. I have no idea what this car is going to get for a time. So let's find out, y'all. We're in Dodgeville, seems like. Haha, Dutch Clutch, good evening. Glad you joined in on the live racing. We're just running some Mopars, as some people say. Mopar or no car. Oh, that little Charger RT still laying down some 252. This it's Fast and Furious, boy, more like Fast and Fake 299. I think we're just gonna take it off the track. 252.9. This little Charger RT is just showing them how it's done. Let's pick up something else. I mean, we got Superbirds down here. Let's run them. Hey, this got the 5-dot wheels. We got the fighter jet tempos. Let's try it. Old school car. Might be a winner, who knows? I mean, that wing is so tall. Sometimes I wonder if it's going to hit that starting gate. It gets close. Let's check it out. Oh, look at there. Superbird got him with a solid 250.5. Okay, see there? We just had to be patient, and then we found some speed in a classic. 250.5. That's something. Let's see if we can do a little bit faster than that. If we could break into the 248s, it would be competitive enough to get into the ranks somewhere. But he's got to get faster. Oh, let me make sure I got him straight here. There we go. Hope everybody's having a very good hump day. I know I am. I'm having a great time racing all these cars for you wonderful boys and girls all around the globe. Here we go. They got him again. 2503. Yeah, still not that impressive as far as the time, but he done beat the Charger RT out. Nice job. Nice job indeed. Actually, I'm going to keep that one out. Let's see, just out of curiosity, what kind of weight difference we were looking at anyways. 4420 and a 38. Not very much difference in weight whatsoever. Not enough to carry it across the line first. This one was just a better car, that's all. Charger RT. Put on a good show. Put on an excellent show for us. Oh, there's my red one. So glad y'all joined today. Now this one. Oh, if I can get out of here. Here we go. This one is actually my favorite because it says Daytona in gold. How can you beat that, right? Dodge Charger Daytona. Let's have us a winged warrior race, y'all. Here we go, live before your very eyes. Winged warrior race. Dodge Daytona. Oof. That's some speed right there, y'all. Here we go. It's been fantastic. Thank you, Nico. I'm glad you liked it. It's what we do every Wednesday. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, please. Oh, the Winged Warrior done got him. 251.5. Look at that. A 265 out of my favorite. Oh my gosh, y'all. He done fell on his face. 251.5 is a most excellent time. 251.5. All right. Let's see if he can better that. I think he can. I did a 250 just a little bit ago. And that rhymed, yo. Ha! Here we go. Winged Warrior race right there. Wow. 251.5. That's the way we do, y'all. We roll them all. Whew. 251.1. Hey, well, 251.1 and it won. Better than the 257, that's for sure. Yes, it is. Very much better than a 257. Gosh. Well, we know who the faster Daytona or Superbird is now, don't we? Yes, we do, boys and girls. Yes, we do. Okay, to close out this show, we're going to grab the two fast ones of the night and see what they do once more because we can. How about that for an answer? Why am I going to do it? I'm going to do this because we can, y'all. We here to race way too fast. And a Hot Wheels 500 with them 5-dot wheels. Now that they've had a chance to warm up, let's see what they do. Way too fast. Oh, nailing down a 444. He the 244. Yes, he does. Fast time. Okay. 2444. It's looking like another way too fast is gonna get in over here. Right before your very eyes, 2444 is a great time to get into that weight bracket or weight group, whatever you would like to call it. Oh, this is so fun, y'all. Here we go. We have found some speed once again. Of course, in a way too fast. 2453. He's slowing up a little bit, y'all. He's slowing up. All right, let's do the weigh-in. Let's see where he's at. Let's make sure he's not just a lightweight car in disguise. Let's go over here to the scale. We got to be true. With every race we make, we got to be true. 4363. Y'all see it? 4363. That would barely, just barely in this range. But it's in it. I think we're going to pull King Cuda. Let's pull King Cuda. Cuda has not had a race in a while and is very noisy, but he's fast. What they say on Days of Thunder, loose is fast, and on the edge, you're out of control. That is the game plan of that Cuda. It is noisy, it is wheels and axles are loose, but it's fast. Let's see if it's fast enough to outrun way too fast. Good question. No. Answer to that is no. 2464. Way too fast, looking to knock down King Cuda. 2464. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Before your very eyes, top 10 is changing. 2464. King Cuda better wake up or he's going to lose his spot right here, right now. Here we go, y'all. This is getting exciting. Whoo! Golly. Cuda gave it everything he had and still only got a 248. 2458 for way too fast. Way too fast is in. But how far will he go? Let's see. So far, the Cuda is out. Let's pick on Catwoman. Better known as the Governor body style. But I like to call this one Catwoman. Also out of a 5-pack, Batman 5-pack. Way too fast. Breaking in. Trying to climb up into the top 20 of this group, that weight class. Let's see if he does it or not. Catwoman trying to claw him right out. Maybe she should just reach over and claw a tire real quick, right? She could. God, that was close. That was close. That was super close. 2463 to a 2467. She about got him, y'all. She about got him. But nevertheless, he won. 2463. 2463. In what place will he be? We're going to find out in just a minute. This is very exciting. Breaking into the ranks. Another way too fast. 2463. That's the time to either tag or beat. And he does. 244.8. And she did get faster. But that does not protect her spot. He moves up. Way up. Golly, y'all. That is up. Okay. So she would be here. There would be a spot. Let's pull the Solaire, number 5. Why not? Solaire CX4, gold medal speed with the gold Ultra Hot Wheels, number 5 in this weight class. Let's see if this Way Too Fast has what it takes to take down a race team. Solaire CX4. Da-da-da. Real race right here, number 5. Oh, Solaire got him. 2443 to a 245. Solaire answering already. Not today, brother. Let's give Way Too Fast another shot. 2443. This Way Too Fast is already in this weight class. But will it be up or down? 2443. That is really fast. It don't look like he's going to be anywhere in the top 5. But we had to try, right? Fair is fair. Got to give the car a fair shot. 2447. Went a little slower. Way Too Fast is not going to get into the top 5, but we know where he's going to be at. Look at there. Look at there. I'm on Frere, y'all. Oops. Solaire. Nothing like being in number 5, I tell you what. That is a strong top 5 right there. It takes a lot to get in there. Let's see. One last race, y'all. Will he be faster than Terry Labonte? Let's check him out. Let's run him. Let's race him. Because it ain't no fun leaving them in the case him. Got to break them out, y'all. Got to break them out. Let them have some fun. Let's have some fun. Mirtha Martinez, how you doing? Appreciate you dropping in. Live racing right here. This will be the last race, probably. Terry Labonte and a Way Too Fast. Oh, Terry Labonte took him to school with a 2448. You ain't messing with that car. And why did Way Too Fast go slow? 247? All right, 2448. It's looking for show like Way Too Fast is going to be behind the Terry Labonte NASCAR, but it is made by Hot Wheels, just to be fair. That is a Hot Wheels car. Here we go, y'all. Two, 4, 2, 8. Whoa, Terry Labonte smoking them. Way Too Fast did get up to a 245, but that is still not fast enough to outrun the Cornflake Bandit. All right, y'all. Hope everybody enjoyed the racing this afternoon. I know I did. This has been extremely fun, y'all. We have ended up knocking some out. The Mustang's got to get his spot. Wow, y'all. We ended up knocking some out. We ended up having some new ones that was okay. They need to go to the speed shop. And all of these over here, not so impressive, pal. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Oh, my goodness. All right, everybody. Thank you very, very much for pressing that like button. Thank you very, very much for the subscriptions and the follows. I hope to see you next week. Every Wednesday, we do a live. And remember, this isn't just my channel, okay? This is your channel, too. We all race here. Let me know what you like, and I'll break it out, because more than likely, I have an open car. But for now, I'm going to say bye-bye. It is dinner time. I will see y'all next week. Thank you very, very, very much from the bottom of my heart that y'all watched today and watching the replay. Peace and love.